after Loch Laggan, and I am now up in the Cairngorms National Park at the Glenlivet and Tomintoul Dark Sky site. I am currently sheltering from the wind, so I don't know if the audio might be good. I'm shooting this on my iPhone, but I'm at the village of Scallan, which is an old monk village. It's absolutely stunning. I've been here before when I did some time lapses for Visit Scotland tourism, and it was completely covered in snow and it was amazing. But I did that around about November time, so there was Orion in the sky. But this time it's going to be obviously the Milky Way core, so really looking forward to capturing the Milky Way core over this area, because it is completely dark skies. As you can kind of see around me, there's no lights at all. It is a recognised dark sky site, so yeah, the light pollution is not an issue here. So hopefully the Milky Way core will come over the eastern side. Obviously there is a big hill, as you can see there, but it's still a good enough view that the Milky Way core can kind of come above it. So I just played about with the drone just there, so hopefully some lovely drone shots. But yeah, well, look at that light behind. Absolutely amazing. It's quite windy, so it's a wee bit cold, but temperature wise it's not cold. It's 7-8 degrees in the van, but with this wind chill it's a bit cold. It's got a perfect view north as well, just in case Northern Lights happens. There was a wee bit last night at Loch Laggan, but I was completely obscured to the north there, so I didn't capture it at all. So here might get Northern Lights if it's active. But yeah, other than that, as usual as every video, you'll see some drone footage, and then I'll wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning, because it's maybe a 10-15 minute walk from the car park, and yeah, let's capture some Milky Way core yet again. Okay, so we are at Scallan just now. The Milky Way core is not here yet, but I'm going to put some footage up just now. I was checking the Northern Lights, activity from the van, and just outside the van, the Northern Lights was kicking off. And then I saw a few more dips in the BZ line, so I thought, right, I'm just going to come all the way, 10-minute walk to Scallan, and try and capture the Northern Lights over the buildings, because I don't think I've ever seen a picture of the Northern Lights over this area, so I'm going to try and capture it. So I've got my camera all set up, don't know if you can make it out, and it's got a lovely little stream with a wee bridge, some trees, and one of the Scallan buildings in the foreground, and pretty much we should get some pillars very soon, and yeah, let's just fingers crossed to get the night started with some lovely aurora. I don't think it's going to be a fantastic show, but I'm just going to kind of see what I can get. It's a wee bit creepy here. I was trying to go to the south side of the wee village to shoot north, but there's loads of eyes of sheep and lambs and stuff, and it's very freaky just being in a field full of eyes. Even in here is pretty creepy. It's just an abandoned village, so I'm trying to not think scary thoughts, but yeah, just go away for a bit of aurora, then run back to the van and actually get some shut eye for a few hours before I come back here and get some Milky Way core. So yeah, if it kicks off, you'll see it. If it doesn't, we'll just capture the Milky Way core later. Okay, so as you can see behind me, it is now 2:45 in the morning, and the Northern Lights is still here, and I've managed to capture the shot. Whew, so happy with that. It looks an amazing composition with the trees, the bridge, and the kind of farm hut. the aurora's just about to go away as well, so timed it absolutely perfectly. And the moon is just setting as well. It's just over to the northwest. It's pretty much right on the horizon, so it's literally just about to get dark for the Milky Way. And thankfully I've got a wee bit of northern lights. Perfect. I'm going to just keep taking pictures of this scene because the aurora keeps changing. It keeps giving tiny little pillars here and there, little kind of purple pillars and little red ones, so I'm just going to keep taking. Nice, it's just a thin arc, but there's just nicely positioned pillars randomly, which is just looking amazing. So very much looking forward to editing this picture because this is going to be just a really pleasing picture. Wow, I think this is going to be my favourite picture from the trip. It's just, when you see it, you'll see it's just a nice, well balanced picture. Everything just is in the right place with the aurora in the background. Just subtly, not like a huge big storm, just subtly in the background. Which is just an absolutely beautiful, typical Scottish scene. And I think that is the moon just set now. So the Milky Way core is coming a wee bit more out behind me. So I'll give it a few minutes for the moon to fully set and start getting the tracker out, which is already here, but actually use the tracker for 90 seconds. See the nice little pillars? There's one away over to the northeast. Oh wow, the arc's kind of breaking up now. So it's kind of looking like really nice now. Even though it's getting fainter and fainter, but it's just better structure just now. Wow, this is insane. Middle of the Cairngorms in Scallan, an old monk village. An international dark sky site, you know, crystal clear skies. This is bucket list stuff that, you know, people would travel a long way for, and it's just pretty much on our doorstep here in Scotland. Phenomenal landscape. Okay, so I'm now capturing the Milky Way core. Obviously, when aurora happens, you just kind of drop everything and go for aurora. But I've only got about 40 minutes left now of Milky Way core. So the main real part of the Milky Way is just behind the hill. So it's not going to be a core sort of few images, but it's still core enough that it's going to be quite nice. So I'm kind of looking southeast now, a couple of the abandoned houses with the little river running in between, and the Milky Way kind of coming up diagonally from the southeast. Should be really good. And then I'll jump to another house with a little kind of like wooden old-fashioned water mill thing, and then capture that, and then get a full view of the whole village just down there, looking south. So it's, you know, you'll see all the houses with hopefully the galactic core over it. So yeah, finally capture the Milky Way core, and amazing dark skies as always. So that's me 45 minutes later, pretty much done now. I've just kind of gone around the village and captured just all the wee foregrounds and buildings and little just things you'll see in the pictures, just little things. And yeah, I'm just falling in love with this little village. It's just amazing for astrophotography and just nice and easy. Thankfully it's nice temperature as well here, so everything's just gone really well. The images look really good, so I'm hoping that they turn out fantastic. But yeah, camera's all done for the night, and typical, it's all the kind of same settings that I normally do. 90 seconds, ISO 800 this time. When I was shooting the north, because the north was all kind of lit up with the northern lights, I went down to 640 ISO, but all like 1 minute 30 seconds exposure. So just usual foreground, sky, exposure, and then blend them together. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the images. And I'm going to get some kip now, because that's been 2 days in a row I've been out all night. So yeah, I'm going to get some kip, and I'm just happy that it's gone really well. So we'll see where we end up next, but it is coming to the end of the season, so it could be the last video. I have no idea. So thank you very much for watching. Cheers.